The American Revolutionary War, often referred to as Britain's American War, was a pivotal conflict that reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the 18th century. The war, which lasted from 1775 to 1783, saw the 13 American colonies break away from British rule to form the United States of America. This article explores the key events, strategies, and the eventual peace process that concluded Britain's involvement in the American War. Prelude to War, Causes and Tensions. The roots of the American Revolutionary War lay in the growing discontent among the American colonies with British policies. Key issues included: 1. Taxation without representation. The imposition of taxes such as the Stamp Act 1765 and the Townshend Acts 1767 without colonial representation in Parliament fueled resentment and protest among colonists. 2. British military presence. The deployment of British troops to enforce order and protect British interests in the colonies, particularly after the Boston Massacre 1770, heightened tensions. 3. Coercive acts. In response to the Boston Tea Party 1773, Britain enacted the Coercive Acts 1774, intended to punish Massachusetts and deter rebellion. These measures further galvanized colonial resistance. The outbreak of war, key battles and campaigns. The war officially began in April 1775 with the battles of Lexington and Concord. Key battles and campaigns during the conflict include: 1. Siege of Boston 1775–1776. Following the initial skirmishes, American forces besieged British troops in Boston. The British eventually evacuated the city in March 1776. 2. Battle of Bunker Hill 1775. Though technically a British victory, the Battle of Bunker Hill demonstrated the resolve and effectiveness of the American forces, inflicting heavy casualties on the British. 3. Campaigns in the South. The British aimed to rally Loyalist support in the southern colonies, leading to significant battles such as the Siege of Charleston 1780 and the Battle of Camden 1780. 4. Northern campaigns. Key engagements in the North included the Saratoga Campaign 1777, where American forces secured a crucial victory, and the subsequent French entry into the war on the American side. British strategy and challenges. The British strategy faced numerous challenges throughout the war. 1. Logistical difficulties. Supplying and reinforcing troops across the Atlantic Ocean was a significant logistical challenge for Britain, complicating their military efforts. 2. Loyalist support. While Britain relied on Loyalist support within the colonies, this support was not as widespread or effective as anticipated. 3. French involvement. The entry of France into the war in 1778, followed by Spain and the Dutch Republic, turned the conflict into a global war, stretching British resources and complicating their strategy. The path to peace. As the war dragged on, Britain's resolve weakened due to military setbacks and mounting costs. Key developments leading to peace include: 1. Siege of Yorktown 1781. The decisive Franco-American victory at the Siege of Yorktown in October 1781 effectively ended major military operations in North America. British General Cornwallis's surrender marked a turning point in the war. 2. Political changes in Britain. The war's unpopularity and its financial burden led to political changes in Britain, with Lord North's government falling and being replaced by a more peace-oriented administration under Lord Rockingham. 3. Negotiations and the Treaty of Paris 1783. Formal peace negotiations began in 1782, culminating in the Treaty of Paris, signed on September 3, 1783. Key provisions of the treaty included: O. Recognition of American independence by Britain. O. Establishment of borders for the new United States extending west to the Mississippi River. O. Withdrawal of British troops from American territory. restoration of property and rights to loyalists. Impact and legacy. The American Revolutionary War had profound and lasting impacts. 1. Geopolitical shifts. The war marked the emergence of the United States as a new nation and signaled the decline of British colonial dominance in North America. 2. Global repercussions. The conflict and subsequent treaties reshaped alliances and colonial possessions worldwide, influencing future revolutionary movements and colonial policies. 3. British reflections. The loss of the American colonies prompted Britain to reassess its colonial strategy and administration, leading to reforms in other parts of the British Empire. Conclusion. Britain's American War was a transformative conflict that reshaped the relationship between the colonies and the Crown, ultimately leading to American independence. The challenges faced by Britain, combined with strategic Franco-American victories and shifting political dynamics, paved the way for the eventual peace process. The Treaty of Paris not only ended the war, but also set the stage for the future development of the United States and the broader international order. The legacy of the war continues to influence the historical narrative of both nations and the broader context of revolutionary movements worldwide.